Hey everyone, welcome back to Lightsabers and Good Vibes. I'm your host, my name's Richard, you're very welcome. I've got something to show you to start with. A picture of someone you might recognise. Recognise that guy? In the middle there with the headband? Hope it's in focus, or as best I can get it. That was me, I was 23 years old. 1991. My number is 17,386. That was me finishing the London Marathon. Sorry, it's backwards. Just trying to avoid copyright. Yep, that was me finishing the race on Birdcage Walk. It was that year. I've got some footage that I found of me actually waving at the camera on television as well, which I'm going to share with you now. So that was me. Just bear with me for a moment while I recover it. But in fact, I think it's already here. It's the 3 mile marker at the Royal Artillery Barracks. So I'm going to run it for you now. There's me. Don't know whether you can actually see this. Yeah, that's just right. So this guy here with the headband, I don't know if you can see that. So it's a little bit blurry. The guy in the middle of the picture with the headband, there, that was me at the 3 mile marker, the Royal Artillery Barracks. What I'll do is I'll run the footage back for you. Here we go. This is the Royal Artillery Barracks, as you can see. If you watch, you'll see me. There we are. There's me right there, waving. Did you see me? Yeah. So that was me. I think I was 23. Yeah, roughly, if my maths is correct. One more thing to show you. A rather nice medal that I was presented. I've taken the glass out just to show you. That was my medal. IAAF World Marathon Cup, 1991. That was me. So yeah, the London Marathon is 26 miles, 385 yards. A lot of people forget that it's 385 yards. So they say 26.2 miles. Now, when you're training for it, you unless you're a pro, you don't normally run more than 21.5 miles. Reason being, when you're at the start, there's normally around 45 to 50,000 at the start. So you have, if you look at the geography of it, you have, I don't have a picture, but I've got a mental picture in my head. So Blackheath Common. So if you've ever been to Blackheath in London, up on the Common there, you've got Greenwich Park, the big gates, which is where the Greenwich Observatory is and what have you. Leading, sort of goes downhill where the Greenwich Observatory is. That's where all the fun runners line up. All the banners and, hello mum, I'm on TV and all that, and fancy dress costumes. Then you've got the Blue Start or the Fast Start, and back in 1991, that's where I was on the Fast Start. And the way it works is you have the wheelchair athletes go off first. That's the beginning of the first race. You had the likes of Tanni Grey-Thompson was still competing. That's how long ago it was. So the wheelchair athletes go off first, followed by the senior athletes who are actually competing for the fast times, the elite athletes. So it's the women, then the men, and it was roughly 15-20 minute intervals, maybe half an hour intervals, but there's a point in the race where everyone merges. So you have the fun runners and you have the fast starters, and they all merge, and then it's everyone trying to jockey for position to get the best time. Now, the reason you don't run the full distance is when you start at the beginning, it's that crowded, you can't get into your running until at least 3 miles. Then it starts to thin out a little bit, and you can sort of get your own space in the road and focus. And you do talk to people en route. It's a lot of fun. There's bands playing. It's not always sunny though. Sometimes it can rain. There's been a few where it's been raining, windy sometimes as well. It's quite hilly in certain areas. One of the worst parts of the race, for me anyway, is at Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge is halfway, it's 13 miles. Now, when you're going over Tower Bridge, the worst part is you're halfway. If you look down, you can see everyone who's on the way home, going down the embankment. They've been around the Isle of Dogs, and they're on the way home toward Buckingham Palace. Psychologically, it can be soul destroying because you're only halfway and you see everyone else on the way home. You just got to put that out of your mind and just get on with it. But you've got all the good landmarks around. You've got the Cadi Sark, the Royal Artillery Barracks. Everyone's cheering you on. The loneliest part of the course, I think, is the Isle of Dogs. There's basically nowhere to spectate. You might get one person. There's no one, and you just got to get around that little bit. Once you've done the Isle of Dogs, onto the embankment, then you know if you train correctly, because you're either going to hit the wall. When you hit the wall, it means your legs are gone. But if you train correctly and you've had the right diet, you punch through the 20 mile mark and you should be good. If you haven't trained correctly or you've got ill-fitting trainers, bang, that's it, you're out of there, you're going to hit the wall. So if you were thinking about doing it, remember to train correctly, eat correctly, the right footwear, train in the same footwear that you're going to run in, because if you don't, you're going to have problems. When you finish, best feeling in the world. It really is, best feeling in the world. It's the ultimate challenge for anybody. It's a long way, 26.2 miles. The hardest part is the last 385 yards. Trust me, it is. That's the hard part. The easiest part is in the middle, when you're talking to people. The hard part is when you've got nothing left in the tank, and it does happen. Maybe 22 miles, then it's all about psychology. The crowd's going to get you home, and you just got to work through the pain barrier, and you'll be home, hopefully. Anyway, guys, that's a little trip down memory lane for me. So I'll see you in the next one. Be nice to each other, go out in the world and be kind, and may the force be with us all. I'll see you in the next one. By the way, if you like what you see, please give me a big thumbs up. If you like the channel, please subscribe. Thank you very much, and take care.